when I started to change how I was eating, not only my skin started to change, but my health and how I felt in my body started to change. And I think it's so important that we build this really strong foundational, skin loving nutrition, because your body needs these foods in order to clean house, repair skin cells, cell turnover. So let's, Chris, go through not just foods that are really great for acne, but foods that are great for different skin types, for hyperpigmentation, these foods that we can be including. I'm not saying we want to forego our skincare and, our supplements or whatever it may be. These are all tools in the acne clearing toolbox. And it's never just about one thing. Because over in the Clear Skin Solution, we have our 5 pillars of gut health, detoxification, hormonal health, emotional well-being, and nourishing skincare. These 5 things together is really what helps combat acne from that root cause approach. And the foundation to all of that is the food that you're putting in your body every single day. Now, Chris, let's just break this myth right here. Does the food you eat have an impact on your skin?
Yes, it does.
I'm going to take a sip of my matcha and you can explain why.
Because your acne is a symptom. It is not the root cause. So what's going on internally? I really love to get into the foods because it is part of the pillars. It supports every single one of those pillars. If people, there's different programs out there that will even say, hey, just do this fantastic skincare routine, you'll get great results. Yeah, I don't doubt that you may, sure, for a time period. Or a period of time, vice versa. And that's the thing, is because if we don't focus on what's feeding that bacteria, what's feeding the inflammation, what's creating the stress, what's spiking the blood sugar and creating havoc or metabolic chaos, what's going to happen overall? It's going to come right back. Mm-hmm. And that's what I so desperately don't want for people.
I don't want a customer for life. I don't want a client for life. I want them to feel better. I want them to, be able to take these tools that they learn, clear up their skin, and then leave and go out into the world with confidence. Mm-hmm. That's really what it comes down to. Mm-hmm. So like we said, at the foundation to all of this is the food that you're eating. And when we say superfoods, it's not like we're talking, oh, you need to go and get raw cacao powder and you need to get all of these goji berries and all of like the bee pollen, like all of those superfoods that get coined, on Instagram. Like, this is the greatest superfood. We have to remember that everyday foods, fruits and vegetables, proteins, nuts, seeds, regular old foods are actual superfoods for our body. They don't have to be this exotic thing that you got to go and find at a special health food store. And I also want to preface this by saying, you're not going to go and start eating these foods and then by the weekend, your skin is going to be looking amazing. That's not how the body works. You have to give your body, I know, we can't Amazon Prime our skin, as you know that I like to say. If only we could, right? But we have to remember, our health is about the things that we do consistently every single day. Yeah. Consistently, day in, week, months, years. Mm-hmm. Your body is not going to go and repair everything that's wrong with it in the next few weeks. At a bare minimum, I like to see clients eating, that beautiful anti-inflammatory, nutrient-dense food for a minimum of 90 days before they start to see any shifts in how they're doing. Let's kind of set the stage, though, is when we're talking about the food that we really love clients to be eating, mm-hmm. right? We love anti-inflammatory nutrition. You know that. We have podcast episodes on that.
Big time.
Even better, if you are dealing with acne, we really want to be loving up blood sugar. So looking at those low glycemic foods. Essentially, these are foods that aren't going to spike your blood sugar. Making sure we're getting a good amount of protein in there and really nutrient dense options that have lots of, omega-3s. We want antioxidants like vitamin C, vitamin A, zinc. These are all going to be playing really important roles in the overall health of your skin. So that's kind of the foundation. Mm-hmm. But let's go into individual foods.
When we look at individual foods, the first thing I want everybody to understand is everything Katie just listed, we want to get in foods first before we're throwing in supplements. Why? Because the body understands foods. So the 3 right off the bat, I'm going to say are chia seeds. I've already mentioned it, that kale, where a lot of people are like, that's so disgusting. You have to massage your kale.
You have to massage
the kale to the point where you just got a forearm workout and that kale tastes sweet. There is your little tip for the day. And tomatoes. Mm-hmm. So not everybody resonates with the tomatoes for taste, texture, food aversion, whatever. However, it's really rich in lycopene and it helps protect that skin from oxidative stress.
And we have a really delicious tomato soup and a bunch of stews on the blog.
It's all
That's fine. We'll let it
delicious.
slide.
Go enjoy yourself some blog food because you're going to get your anti-inflammatory. Katie has lots of things with chia seeds, right? There's your omega-3 fatty acids. Are going to help reduce inflammation. You got the kale, right? Antioxidants, vitamin C, collagen production, acne scars, textures. Oh, that's a big one. The skin texture when it goes down, that's pretty sexy. And again, so you're going to massage it. You're going to add it to smoothies. You're going to, salad it up, whatever. If you don't like it, hide it. Start with a little piece, throw it in a smoothie, and build up to your tolerance.
So one of my favorite nutrients, as I know you'll agree, Chris, are omega-3s. I love omega-3 fatty acids. They're actually called omega-3 essential fatty acids. And the reason why they're called essential is because the body can't produce them on its own. They have to be coming from our food. So we are getting omega-3s from a variety of different places. Of course, most people know it's going to be coming from fish. So these are your cold water fatty fish, like your sustainable salmon, sardines, anchovies. All of these are rich in omega-3s. And the reason why we love omega-3s is because it's going to be really great at helping to reduce inflammation in the body, systemic body-wide inflammation, including in the skin. It's also going to be helping to keep our skin hydrated. So it's going to be great for dry skin, keep it really well balanced. We also have to remember these omega-3s are going to be helping to repair the skin. It's going to be helping to heal up the skin and clear up the blemishes on your skin a lot faster. It's also a great nutrient for your gut loves it. Your hormones love it. Like your body just loves omega-3s. It's also going to be found in non-animal protein sources like flax seeds and walnuts. These are two really great seeds and nuts that you can be having. These are plant-based sources of omega-3s. Cinnamon. I love a little cinnamon because cinnamon, we know, is a great spice for helping with our blood sugar. And we want to be having stable blood sugar because if our blood sugar goes off the rails, then it's going to impact our cortisol, which is going to overproduce sebum, the sticky, oily substance that clogs our pores and makes our skin oily. So supporting our blood sugar, of course, we know not skipping meals, having some protein, fiber, healthy fats at each meal. I have a blog. Let's link the PFF, our protein, fiber, fat blog.
As you're talking about that, we cannot stress to balance what you're eating. That is so key. So whole foods, no nutritional labels as much as we can, variety and rotation, chewing your food to a paste-like consistency, getting an array of like antioxidants like polyphenols. And we've got a whole bunch of podcasts that touch on that. However, you start with one thing and you build on it.
Love it. All right, everyone. Another fun-filled episode here on the Clear Skin Chronicles. We'll see you again next Wednesday for our next episode.